Here we go. Yes, I was saying, I did something really dumb. And I really wanted to finish it, so that's why I took like a few seconds more to get on screen. And I'm very happy about it, and I was just like exporting it. And I needed to check if it works, so I'm going to check if that works now. Here we go. It's very dumb, but made me laugh a lot. Is this one? Yes. Oh, it should work. Why is it so big? I mean, I know why I did the fucking formatting for it, but... Why is it always the things you do in like 5 seconds? That looks so good. Because I thought I'm going to do Final Fantasy 14 sketches. Might as well have a little sticker that talks about it. This is readable like this? I think it's readable like this, yes. I'll add it on the other screen as well. Because I just... Because like I was on the last 3 days of my subscription. So I renewed it yesterday, and and since like it's cheaper if you take more days, I renewed it for 6 months, I think. And I was like, a little bit. So I thought, I think this is good advertising. I think I'm an advertising genius. Oh, this is great. Oh. But yes, I was saying, this is going to be even more of a flashbang stream than usual because of Krita. I have put, like, it's not a white, stark white background, it's light blue, but it's still, like, a bit, you know. It's still light, so obviously it's going to be very much light on my face. Can't do anything about this, sadly. I wish I could. My camera is too shit for that, and my lighting system is too shit for that, so it's going to be how it's going to be, sadly. I honestly hesitated to put back the VTuber just for that, because I was like, this is going to be... I'm just not going to have facial features today. But it's fine. It's fine. But yes, God, especially after yesterday, we did the dungeon I was scared of doing with Helene and Nan. It was really good. It was all good, and they even helped because at some point I was stuck somewhere where a fucking monster was just one-shotting me again and again and again, and I couldn't. Basically, it was a monster that was there for like a party quest thing. And they just put him, I mean, it's probably generated randomly, but they put him literally in front of the fucking NPC that I need to go talk to. And when I was in the cinematic with the NPC, he was killing me. Like, he would start attacking me while I was in the cinematic and just refuse. And like, I would get stopped in the cinematic and they'd be like, oh yeah, you're attacked. And I'm like, yeah, I'm halfway through my fucking life. I can't do anything about it. And I realized after we killed the monster that I could have maybe just got in, skipped the cinematic, and then fine. But that's okay. I ended up doing that in the end after we killed him. I also did something else yesterday. I finally did cookies. I've been talking about fucking baking cookies for so fucking long. Look at them. They genuinely look... They are really good, but they look like... Even on my ass camera, they look amazing. I've perfected cookies, I think. Yeah, they're quite big. Because I do like big balls of cookie dough and then I just like bake them. And that's why it says I only bake like 5 per tray, because to too big, too more. So that's why they spread nicely. And like, that way I have one cookie and I'm fine. So, yeah, I don't know for how long I'll have them because I'm not, like, it's always the thing where I'm like, I have to make more than like 2 cookies, but also I don't want to eat more than 2 cookies. So it's always like I have cookies for like a few days afterwards where I'm like, I need to finish them. It made me laugh earlier because I finished dinner and I was like, I kind of want something chocolatey, but I don't have anything that's like chocolate. Like I like having like a little square of chocolate or something after dinner, like as a like one last thing. And I was like, I have nothing that's really chocolatey that I want. And then I paused and I was like, I have cookies. I baked cookies yesterday. What the fuck am I talking about? Ugh. Yeah, I almost sent you like with my hand as a comparison because they are quite big. But yeah, I can't imagine how many cookies that recipe would make if like it was medium or like small cookies, honestly. Other than that, what did I do this past 2 days? Except play FF14 and want to play more FF14. Well, I did work a little bit. I'm still kind of like, which is one of the reasons I didn't want to do backgrounds today. I'm still kind of like in between aesthetics. Like I'm kind of using my new PNG tuber as like a way to kind of merge and copy and all that, and like not copy but work stuff out. So I kind of just wanted to do sketches. I didn't want to like think too much about what I was going to draw. So going to sketch FF14 characters because that's where the serotonin is. Yes. That's all I have to say. So yeah, let me, where is it? Paste. Here we go. Where should I put him? Here. He'll be happy here. I think he'll be good here. I'm so proud of myself because I had to set up my Huon tablet. I had to set it up, obviously, and I was kind of like, well, if all comes to shove, I can just also plug it in; it will work, you know. But I was like, no, I'll set up the driver. I'll do it good. I'll be professional, whatever. And I did manage to set up the driver, even though I had a technical issue and I had to like redo a few things and like figure out how to do a few stuff. I did manage to set up the driver and I am very fucking proud of myself. God, it is hell that there's no black mode, dark mode on fucking Pinterest, because like fucking hell. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself to manage to like figure out something in Linux, you know. So cool. Trying to find references. I might go on Google rather than on Pinterest because a lot of like things on Pinterest are fan art. Yes. This is going to be also me not knowing how to fucking spell a single fucking name of the characters. I'm going to start with I wanna draw Ishtola. Do you know she has, I've seen like examples of Magic the Gathering cards that like she has. She is in Magic the Gathering. If you play Magic the Gathering, you can play Ishtola, and I think that's really fucking cool. Let's check if this works. Where am I? Oh. Here we go. Yeah, this works. Okay, good. We're going to zoom in a little bit because, like, I'm not going to... I have a really fucking big canvas because I want to see how much this works well or not, you know? Because had issues last time. last time on Mac and stuff. So I'm like, I really need to make sure like this is like a thing that works. But it seems to be working quite well, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, I wanted to draw Ishtola to start with. There will be, of course, I will draw Fancred at some point because he's my guy. I love him to bits. But yeah, I keep seeing the most fucking gorgeous FF14 fan art, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're an OC or an actual character or whatever. But God, I hope you're not an OC so I can meet you. Even just like the Final Fantasy 14, I saw the Final Fantasy 14 2026. She doesn't have ears. 2026 calendar. Oh, everyone looks so cool. Everyone looks so cute. And I'm like, gimme, gimme. So yes, it's going to be a lot of sketching. Up, up. No. Here, please. Thank you. But every time like I end up doing a bit of like sketching on too big, up, too small. Every time I end up doing a bit of sketching and stuff on like on Krita, it ends up being like a good like recess, because it's like a very much like going back to something or getting back into something that I'm less used to. So then you go back to what you are used to, and it's like a nice little break, a nice little kind of, okay, now I'm back into it kind of thing. I don't know if I'm making much sense, but it is making sense in my head. She does kind of have like a very pixie nose. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how Ishtola evolves and everything, because just from the official art of her that I've seen and stuff, I'm like, ooh, what is this vibe? What is this job and stuff? Because obviously as much as all characters' jobs and stuff evolve with the story, theirs do as well for the NPCs. I've learned that Fancred actually does have the job that I want to have later when I can. So I was like, oh my god, of course, my Bibu has the job I want. Makes so much sense. And of course he would have that job as well. Yeah, I've been very much like Final Fantasy maxing this past few days. I mean, this past few days, this last month, so. Hi, Helene. Hello, hello. Do you like the new addition to that? to the streaming screen. Thank you. It's going to be Ishtola. But I thought, you know, might as well. I never do any kind of advertising, and I should really do more advertising, so I might as well, you know, step in the right direction. Up. Up. Here. Non. Non mais non. Non mais non mais non. Non mais William mais non. Mais non. Mais wesh mais non. Et pourquoi j'ai genre 600 notifs dessus? Attends. Café, le café, 3 cafés. Mais déjà, de 1, tu sais que tu peux mettre un montant spécifique. Et j'ai dit commissionner. C'est pas une commission. Ah d'accord, c'est pour ça. Ah d'accord, ok. Attends, faut que j'aille dans mon coffee, c'est pour ça. Wait. No, because it's just like someone supported you on Coffee. Wait. Up. Wait, let me see. Here's my Coffee account. Here we go. Because I only see like someone supported you. I don't see like the specifics of it. For your FF14 addiction. Mais oui, non. But yeah, just like, I mean, to be fair, you can send me something you want me to draw for the 30 bucks and count it as a commission. But yeah, no, on Coffee, I do have actual commission tiers as well. Hillian just sent me money on Coffee and said, for your FF14 addiction. Yeah, but it's different. It's different. My friend, of course I want to draw stuff for you. Up. You know I have a sick brain when I just went, oh, I should draw something again for Helen because I haven't done that in a while. Like I said, I have a sick brain. I have an issue. I have a problem. And I was going to probably draw your FF14 character anyway, so I'll do that. Because I'm watching the Anfield react to his driver. It's just, yeah, the video was really nice. The thing I'm worrying about, and they seem to be kind of aware of the stuff that's in it, so that's reassuring. But the thing I'm worried about comes later. if you want my Patreon so that you can watch the uncensored version, you know, feel free. But yeah, I watched that yesterday. It was a really nice video. It's very funny because I get all the notifications on my phone when they post a new video on YouTube, and then I'm always like, I won't watch it. I will watch the Patreon version, and then I ignore it. So it's like I get all the notifications. I don't actually watch like most of them, and then it's like Patreon. I mean, they do also videos that aren't like, they don't put them all on Patreon, but not everything is Patreon only. But yeah, I don't know though if the Patreon version is that much different. I don't know if you really got that much extra content. I think it's maybe just the uncensored version for that specific one, but maybe the rest they will do only on Patreon. I'm unsure. And also, I don't know if you'll end up. You have to tell me if you end up watching the actual show because you're interested with their react. She kind of has like a jumper under her cloak and stuff. They said it was safe for film, right? Yeah, exactly. So they might, if they do the rest of the shows, they might only do it on Patreon. Don't think you'll watch this show. That's valid, that's valid. Up. Yeah. That's valid, honestly. God, you can't see the tattoo well from... It's kind of like that. I don't know if it's really your kind of show, to be fair. I'm a sucker for anything romance and shit, so like I was just very happy. And apparently like the season 2 has been like announced and stuff, so they're going to do a season 2, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, remind me later, I'll give you the ID stuff, right? I think it's a bit too corny for me. Nothing wrong with corny, I watch professionals that speak tongues. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things I said when I talked about it a bit and stuff. It's like, it is very cheesy, it's very corny. There's a lot of like kind of like cheesy lines and stuff. I love it so much, but I understand people that are like, that's shit, that's too much, what the fuck is this? But yeah, I love that, especially in the context of like a gay show, because we don't get that as much. Like a nice someone, it's healthy, it's not like toxic relationship, you know. It's just very cute. I do like the flirting when they're on the ice. Yeah, it is quite nice. First parts I don't find corny. They spend very little moment on the ice. I think you'd like, maybe, I sent you a TikTok. I think maybe you'd like the actor that plays Ilya, because he's very cutie patootie. It's kind of funny because they're kind of opposite. Like the actors are very much opposite to the characters. Whereas the one that plays Hollander is very like flirty and slutty and everything in interviews, and the one that plays Ilya is very cutie patootie and everything. It's kind of funny to see the vibe shift. That you're calling him Hollander, like, yeah, because it's Shane, yes. But he calls him so few times by his actual first name that, like, Rosanov, Hollander. Because Ilya is easier, I feel like, to remember as well. And also, like, now that I'm getting so much fucking shit about them, I also have the name of the actors and everything. I get everything mixed up in my brain. I need to do her little cat ears. Here we go. Can I please see her cat ears? Thank you. Because the way to do cat ears in FF14 are like very different from like how a lot of stuff do cat ears. They do them a bit like this. But yeah, I think maybe you'd enjoy the last ep though, because they are like very. It's mostly like relationshipy. I think you'd enjoy that maybe a bit more. I don't know. I just hope though that they don't that the show continues to be good. That'd be nice. Because kinda recently, like all the kinda gay shows and stuff that are not like anime, that I watched like this past few years and stuff, after a few seasons I was like, ugh. So like one that stays good would be great. Or then Taika Waititi was involved, so I'm like understanding all. Or Good Omens, but Good Omens it got shit before the Neil Gaiman stuff was out, so it was a double penance for Good Omens. Crazy combo, truly. Because like there was Good Omens, there was What We Do in the Shadows, but that also kind of got bad with time, and Taika Waititi was involved. There was, what's it called? Fuck, the pirate one with Taika Waititi also. That one started really good and had like a good hope, but then he was like in it, so also, yep. I don't know if it got cancelled either. I haven't heard about it in a while. But yeah. Heartstopper I just kinda got bored of it because it's very, I mean it is for teenagers, so you know. Offlax Means Death, thank you. Yes. I was so into Offlax Means Death when it first came out, and then it kinda went downhill a bit, I feel. The thing with Offlax Means Death as well is like, as the seasons were going as well, it got worse because they didn't know what to do with the characters, so they just kind of made them have the same fucking arc over and over and over. And it was so fucking tiring, honestly. It was always the same shit, and it was kind of really tiring. Like I said, Heartstopper. The thing with Heartstopper as well is that I had read the comics, so I knew what was happening and stuff. And like I said, I got tired of it because I kind of grew up a bit from it. But it's not the show's fault, per se. Like, I hope it continued to be good. And it should be done soon, I think. I don't know what season they're on, but they should be finishing on season 5. They might be on season 4, so. Yeah, and that was kind of all the gay shows I can think of that came out this past few years, kind of thing. But yeah, Offlax Means Death and What We Do in the Shadows had the exact same issue, which was they just didn't know what to do with their characters, and it just was kind of going into a never-ending cycle of having the same exact fucking thing over and over again. Because you know that when the relationship is nice and healthy, then it's the end of the show. And that's not true. You can also just have them be nice for a little bit. It's so stupid. Yeah. Kind of want to sharpen the eye a little bit, so you can tell it's a kitty cat pupil. But yeah, I have a lot of like theories in my little head about what Ishtola becomes, because I'm like, curious with stuff I've seen online. But I might be very wrong, but I think it'd be fun if it was true. Okay. Oh, that's just one of my brushes, okay. Up. How do we write your name again? Up. Okay. Ah. Here we go. Ishtola. Oopsie. Up. Up là. Let's do fan cred just underneath here. What's that? Why is there images of him being like really fucking old? Oh, okay. I see, I see. Anyways. Up. Thank you. Bam. I saw an image and I was like, that doesn't look like FF14 Easy in another game, but I think it might just be a thing from a cinematic or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell. I hope with fan cred we'll see like, I don't know if they'll do it, but it'd be nice if we saw some like some leftover stuff from him being possessed and stuff, you know? Like some residual trauma or residual like something. They really did fuck over the fans though by giving them neck tattoos, cause like to get that as a neck tattoo, they are really pretty, but like you really gotta be a fucking huge fan to get that as a neck tattoo and be like, yes, I'm keeping those. That's a very bold tattoo, like, and the neck isn't like exactly the nicest place to get a tattoo. I'm sure some people have done it though. Yeah, apparently it really hurts. Dun, dun, dun. In purple as well, like, God, purple neck tattoos, yes. Let's go. I'm sure there's a lot of people that got the like the logo though. God, fuck, I forgot what the controls are for transform. Wait, let me check. Transform. Keyboard shortcut. Create out. Well, it's not Control T, because if it was Control T... Here you go. t'aimer. Yeah, I wanted to see that with the tools. God, I have to relook, because you can have like obviously different types of tools with this, and I don't have my favorite selection tool in here. And I had changed it on my other one, and I forgot how it works in that one. Here we go. I can hear people like talk and giggle outside, and having that as like audio background for this song is really fucking nice, because it sounds like maybe I'm like in a, you know, in a movie. You're in a castle and people are like gossiping outside, and you have someone at the window like looking at them down from upstairs, gossiping and talking. It kind of felt like that. It was kind of nice. Up. Oopsie. It always makes me laugh a lot how I never know the fucking name for the races in FF14, because I just call them by like what they are. So I'm like fishman, bunny boy, cat person. But it makes me laugh a lot how the fish people, they just don't have foreheads. Like the hairline will start here for some reason. Anytime. There's one that has like hair. I don't know why they did that choice. It's like, no forehead for you. Fuck you, dude. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it depends. But if not tonight, tomorrow I will be hitting the 100 hours on FF14. And I think for the next few years, probably, I will be able to predict which game is going to be in like the most played of my Steam recap at the end of the year. I think that'll be easy to guess for the next few years at least. Yesterday I unlocked both like Samurai and Red Mage, and it's so intimidating to unlock jobs that like are already high level. Because you look at your bar of abilities and you're like, I don't know what any of this is. I have no idea what this is. I am so confused. And it's like fucking filled to the brim. Because I had it so easy with Warrior, because it's pretty much like Marauders, which is what I started as. It's literally the same thing. Then you get a few like specific Warrior abilities, but like the bar is literally the same. So I just like added stuff as I was going to. But like I know for Gunbreaker I'm going to have the like, hello, here's a full new abilities bar, have fun. And that is slightly terrifying. It is exciting, it's also very terrifying. The Red Mage also, because I got the Red Mage first and then I got Samurai. Samurai seems less stressful because you don't really have the bar stuff. Not the abilities bar, but you don't really have the charging things, you know? Whereas Red Mage, it's like now you have two charges because you have two, like the thing looks kind of like this. And you have like one thing that fills here and one thing that fills here. And one I think is magic and the other one is like just combat stuff. And you have to like kind of have them like complement each other. And I'm like, oh god, I already worry with like my one bar of warrior, how to handle that. Imagine both. But I do kind of want to like try Red Mage a little bit and learn it a little bit, because the guy that gives you the job looks really cool. And I'm like, oh, because it's very like sword fighter, but you know, god, what's the name of the like escrime? Wait, what's escrime in English? It's very French, so I was like, that could be funny. Escrime. I just wait. Fuck, I just got a flashback. Wait. Fencing. It looks like fencing. And the flashback I just had is that I did fencing in school. And I'm trying to remember if it was in middle school or in high school. I think it was in middle school. School activities. You say that because you... First of all, if it was middle school, which I think it was middle school, yes. It definitely was middle school, because we didn't go in other stuff for high school for sports. Yes, it was rich school activities. But also you say that because you didn't do it, because everything stinked so bad, and we did it in a cave. We were like in the underground of like an old chapel or something. We did it in winter, so it was quite cold, and all of the like gear was of course from like the club that was there, so it all like stank. It smelled so bad. But yeah, I just unlocked a memory. I'm trying to remember what we fucking were taught even. What do you mean I did fencing in middle school? And I just remembered. What the fuck? I just have like a memory of me with a fucking fencing helmet on. It was actually my fencing we did in the cave. You haven't seen the cave. It was like it kind of looked like a public building more than a church or a chapel or something, but it was like a brick building, and we were in the underground of the brick building. And it didn't look very... It was a fucking basement. It wasn't fancy. God, I have to message my friend from middle school to know if she remembers, because what the fuck? Why have I never remembered I did fencing in middle school? Wait. Because I don't remember fighting anyone. It's so weird. I know for a fact I did it because I know, like, I can see the place in my mind's eye. And, like, I remember the gear and I remember it sank and stuff, but I don't remember a single person from my middle school there. Like, it's so weird. But also we all had like the helmets and stuff, so you didn't see other people well. I'm starting to be like, was it in my other middle school? Because if it was in my other middle school, that makes sense because I was there for just 1 year. But then it wouldn't have been... Yeah, it was under... my friend is like confirming that it was under a weird church. And even she's like, why the fuck did we do this? We did that for like 1 year. It was so weird. And one of the only things she also said is like, it stank so bad. So like, I'm not in... I haven't... God, I'm so happy I'm retelling it well. What? 9 hours activities. That's so true. Like doing fucking fencing under under a random ass church for no good reason. Why? What? Why were we here? We did that for 1 year only. I was there for 3 years. We only did that sport for 1 year. Why? Why did they make us do this? Me and my friend are both like in DMs. Why? Why did we do this? What happened? We need explanations of whose idea it was. Like, it's so weird. Why were we there? Also, like, I remember that we didn't do that much actual fencing because obviously none of us knew how to do knew how to do it correctly. So we didn't do that much actual matches or actual anything. Like... My friend is like, do you remember also when we did hockey, but hockey on fucking like cement in just the playground of the school? And I'm like, yes, I do remember. That was also fucking dumb, because like you can't do hockey on like a playground with hard cement, because the like thing is going to go poop 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 every 5 seconds. So like just make us do like another sport. God, my middle school experience sports wise was so random. I mean, honestly, all of my school wise activities, like sports wise, was so random. Because in my first middle school that I was in, we went ice skating. That was a public school, that one. We went ice skating. We did high jump. We did wrestling. Ice skating was so dumb. It was like the first thing we did all year. No one had gear to go ice skating in September in a hot ass city. But we did go. We were all in fucking shorts and like tank tops, and the teacher was like, well, next time you'll have to cover yourself. It's like, yeah, we were all fucking terrified to like hurt ourselves. And like the teacher was like, at least one student every year like breaks something, and we were all like, great. Oh, you also did ice skating? Okay, so then it's less random. We did climbing, but climbing I also did in high school, so it wasn't... Climbing I did so many times. I don't know why French schools love to make you climb. We did in my second middle school, we did step as well, which was like you had a little step thingy like this. I did that as like a club outside of school hours at some point. I don't know why. Like, it was in my middle school. It was also in the fucking basement. But like you had a little step like that. And then you like go on and off and you do little dances and stuff. We have an ice rink in our town, so that's probably why. Oh, I see, that's why, yeah. But yeah, you had a little step like this. And just literally called step, and then you do like a little dance on it with specific move, and you have to be in rhythm. I don't know why I did that as like a club for like a year or two, and I had to go during like a specific day of the week during lunch. I had to go to do that. So like I had very short lunch periods because I had to go to my club. God, I did that, and I did book club in middle school that were like schools that were like of clubs that were like of the school. And then in my first middle school I also did theater, but they didn't have that in the second one. His eye is weird. I need to replace his eye. Up. What else did we do? We did hockey on like the playground. We did running. We did orientation. What's it called? Like race, you know, where like they give you like a map and you have to find stuff. We did a rally for like, and like you had to do it every year in middle school, and like it was for like a good cause or whatever, but it was mostly so that you fucking died and felt like you were going to be kidnapped in the woods. We ran a whole bunch. We did basketball. We did well, climbing I did say already. What else did we do? We did football. trying to think what I forget. We did swimming, but swimming was like in my first middle school. I don't think we did that in the second middle school. You have to legally, but I don't know. I don't know what year you have to legally to do it. Because kids have to learn how to swim legally, and so schools have to bring them to swim classes. So I know I went in middle school. I didn't go in high school, and I'm very happy they didn't make us do it in high school. Up. What NPC should I do now? But yeah. Okay. I could do... We did gymnastics, I think. A little bit. Yeah, we did gymnastics. I remember going to the gymnastics thing. Which was great, because of course, that was also in the same fucking middle school we did fencing. Like, this school had like an agenda with what we were doing in sports. So like, we have many things we want you to do. None of them make sense. The last 2 years, that's so late to do gymnastics, I feel like, if you're not already like very flexible and stuff. We did it, yeah, in middle school. I think we did it like second and third year of middle school, maybe. I feel like we did it for 2 years. And I think we didn't do it the last year, but I could be mistaken. You had to choose between a few things, and I got gymnastics. It was really chill, the teacher was cool. Oh, that's nice then, that's nice. Yeah, we had like here, it's like... You have menus, and like you have to choose whichever menu you want. But gymnastics was in none of them. Oh, I did volleyball at some point. I did badminton as well. Badminton, they love to make you do badminton here. And I just chose the one that didn't have climbing, because I knew I wouldn't be able to do it. And I didn't want a 0 on my final exams. So, you know. Kind of had to not do that. We did like gym in the way of like when you go to the gym and like you do the machines and that kind of thing. We did that as well because we had a training room in our high school with like machines and stuff, weights and stuff. Volleyball and badminton here too, just sprinkled it at some point. Yeah, badminton I did quite a bit of. But like volleyball, I think I only did 1 year, so it was kind of scary. Because we were like, we've never played this before. And the ball looks a bit heavy, and I always get the ball in my fucking face in basketball. So I'm like, ah. But yeah, the whole like athletics thing was like you had to do your own like you had to do your own. You could choose with like the intensity of exercise you wanted to do, but then you had to do your own session in like if you went to an actual gym, what would you do and why and stuff. And like if the teacher or exam person came to ask you, you would have to be able to explain why you were doing what you were doing, in like what optics, if you were doing it to become more buff, if you were doing it to just like be doing an healthy amount of exercise, stuff like that. Like it was half sports science and half actual sports. It was kind of weird. I was very happy because the person never went to ask me what I was doing. Thank fuck. Because I only took my stuff because it was the easiest. You know, because I am not good at sports. So I was like, whichever is easiest, I'll just take that one and do it as well as I can, which is to say not that well. And using the least amount of machines and stuff possible. But yeah, we had like exercise bikes and one of those, you know, with like the steps like this and like the arms like that. And like you walk on it, but the feet are like separated. And, like you have like, it's usually next to the treadmills and stuff. One of those. Elliptic something? I don't know. Yeah, lots of different sports. And then outside of school, when I was in primary school, I never did like sports outside of school, outside of primary school. Oh, you did go badly. Oh no, did you have a bad raid? God. Oh, that raid, yes. God, you can finally do something else now. Thank fuck. The one that you were stuck with the MSQ thing. It went great. I even watched the video to know the mechanics and I still messed up. Here and there, I was embarrassed. Oh, it's super nice. Hilo was so kind. Sumi explained everything to me. I was in my life. Oh, it's so good. Yippee. Yippee, you're finally done with that and you can move on. Let's go. God. Helene has been stuck in the MSQ because she had a raid to do for God knows how long. Get to that point, I'll be sure to join you. Yes, please. I need help. I need help in general. I am not good at that game. Ugh. I love it, but I'm not great. And I don't understand shit, so... Up. Helene, you were doing your raid, so I don't know if you were listening or not. Because I'm still not over my flashback from earlier. Did you hear when I said I did fencing in middle school? For a year. Some ungodly reason. There was a point where we had to go 3 platforms. We were separated in 3 groups. I went to the wrong group and the healer went, Helene over here. Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet. Like outside of school for class. We all went there, and no one fucking knew what we were doing here, and we were all very confused, and we all did very bad fencing for like 1 year, because obviously. You did that too. Why did they put middle schoolers with fencing swords? The fuck? Yeah, it was the church one! We went to the same fencing thing. Didn't it fucking stink so much? Like, it was so gross in there. God, that's so funny. Did the fucking town have like a fencing thing of like, we need to get kids into fencing, so all the middle schools should go to the fencing church? It did stink. Yeah, it was so bad. Because like for a second I was like, where did we go? Maybe Holland wanted that for the kid. Maybe he did. Maybe he did, honestly. He was like, the kids need to fence. Putain, Hollande. Et c'est à cause de lui hein, qu'on a Macron. Hein. Fils de... Oh. But yeah, I was talking about Red Mage on FF14 and I was like, it kind of looks like he's fencing. It's kind of like fencing adjacent thing. It's really cool. And then I had a fucking flashback of me fencing in that fuck-ass church and I was like, wait. Where did that come from? When did I do that? What happened? Why do I have so little memories about this? I feel like we might have talked about it in high school, that we went to the same fuck-ass church to do fencing in middle school. Because I think I remember like having that reaction to you being like, oh yeah, to the church. And it was like, yes, to the fuck-ass church. I feel like we might have talked about it, but in high school. Like a long, long time ago. Look at us living that Adrian life, God. If only it was that fancy and not like stinking and like in a fucking basement. Weird like French dad of all experience. In the church basement. I remember being disappointed in high school because in the like midst of all the equipment we had in that high school for sports, we also had punching bags. But we never used them. I think they were only meant for the like students that did like professional sports stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe we'll do boxing at some point, and we never did boxing, and I was a bit sad about it because that looked fun. And when I was a kid, when I was like really small, like in primary school, I remember like whenever like my parents would give me like the toy magazine to choose from, and I would have to like circle whatever I wanted for like Christmas. I would always circle like a bunch of dolls, a bunch of very girly stuff, and the boxing, the boxing bag that they had in there. And I don't know if my parents ever even fucking noticed that I circled the punching bag, because like I don't know if they checked those pages. And like I would never have the punching bag ever, and I was always so sad that I didn't get my punching bag. But I was very happy for the other gifts. But I was always like, oh, didn't get the punching bag. And I remember I asked for that for like a few years. Things I never got for Christmas: a cat and a punching bag. Ah, here. She's very short hair Sephiroth energy when it comes to the hair. Sephiroth. I never know what her name is. Oh putain, ouais. I was like, oh, I should have remembered that name. And then I saw the name and I was like, actually, it's fine that I didn't. God. Hi, Sunny. Hello. How are you? Oh, thank you. Hello, Sunny. Yes, hello. How are you? Up. I thought I saw something but I didn't. Up. Like this. Blue. Hisnum. Swing. What a fucking name. Melwib Bloiswind. Yeah, I know my face is really bright. I can't do anything with the camera to make it better. Sorry. Up. Going to make it closer. Because my camera is too shit, so I can't really... Basically, it's either I'm too bright or I look like I'm in like a cave or something. So, I chose that, you know. Up. You good? Nice, nice. I'm good, I'm good. Been drawing characters from FF14, having a great time. Okay. Ichala's my favorite sketch so far. I really like the sketch I did of her. Little gully pup. Let's do... Let's do... Helene. Send me a screenshot of your character, please. I don't have an updated screenshot. At least I don't think I have one. I do have that one to be fair, but it's not. A face is not really in it. The 1,000 times you around talking by stars. Yeah, it's all old stuff. Da, 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 da. I want to draw, because I haven't drawn Hayden's character in a while. Oh, I should do Alphino afterwards as well. Is that one? Yeah, that one's not updated. Because she updated what she looks like in the game. Okay. Send me a screen of if a 13 character looks like Neo. Please. Thank you. Here we go. I'll do Alphino in the meantime. Alphino. Alphino le veilleur. Just a picture of him going. That's really funny. Where do I have one that's just his face, please? That was not too bad from the start of the game. Okay. I should also do the Lalafell from Ulda afterwards, probably. It's so hard to find like one good screenshot of Alf, you know? That official art? No. Okay, let's do with that. Hop là. Yeah. It's a good thing I don't color in the sketches, because like then it'd be blatantly obvious how many white-haired characters this game have for no good reason. Everyone's favorite elf. God, I'm excited to have higher level outfits and have fun with them. He got the photo for later. Nice. He and me like, I can't zoom more, and then 2 more pictures. Here we go. Kind of made me laugh. Up. God, I work so often with stuff that doesn't have really any kind of opacity. Like, to them, it's really nice. Then to go back to a brush that has a lot of opacity that you can play with. Make up for the lack of zoom with wide angle. Thank you. What did you? I haven't seen the level of zoom. That's fine. That's perfect. Thank you. That's perfect. So far it could be free and off, you know, no one knows. Haven't drawn her in a while. I've been not doing my work. I've been in. Maybe that's where fucking like Alfino's sister went. She went to become freerun. We still haven't seen her like since she left. I have no idea what she's doing. Up, up. Up. Yep. Yep. Guess he has to do another raid. Oh no! God, I feel that pain though. I had that with dungeons a few times where it's like, one dungeon's done, there's another dungeon. Literally the end of Realm Reborn. Part 1. Literally that. Just fucking hell. Oh no. I hope that one will be better. God. They really went, well, you can do most of the dungeons without other people, even though this is a multiplayer game. But we're going to add raids, so you will still have to do stuff with other people, even if you don't want in this game. How many players are there in raids? $24. Okay. Yeah, so if you fuck up, you don't see it too much. I wonder if that's not what Antoine was doing when I watched him play FF14. I think it might have been, because there were a lot of people. But you're a party of 8. Oh, okay, so you have... Take me a while to realize that dumb of us. No, you're not dumb. It's not... Honestly, the game doesn't explain bullshit to you. The amount of time I have to be like, Nan, can you please tell me what this is? I don't understand what this means, because it's like just not explained correctly. Like... Even with stuff like mending and stuff, I still have things where I'm like, I don't really understand how it works. Because it just, the way they do it is just so fucking dumb. Is it a rat tail? Love being an anti-social, like, person playing a multiplayer game. I think I did make his, like, little hair in the back a bit more than it should be. Yeah, he doesn't have that much. I did a bit too much. Okay. Cute. Cutie. Oh, I feel like it doesn't look like him, but, you know. He does look like him. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Up. I love that I'm like making them like so close together when this is the canvas I'm working on. Like, no, they don't have space. They need to be glued together. You don't understand. To be fair, I will probably make the canvas a lot smaller when I export this so that it's easier. I made the canvas big mostly to check if it would hold. Okay, Helene's character. Oh, I'll open it here, it'll be easier. Let's see. Yeah, he is cute, but he is 16 years old. Amy is 16. Yeah. People keep thinking he's not, but he is 16. And since he's an elf, he's going to be 16 for a long time, I'm sure. To be fair, it is FF14, so don't worry. There are plenty of femboys and like more feminine boys and stuff that are adults. We have a cat boy voiced by Jonathan Bailey, so. Wait for a well-seasoned elf then. I have one of my favorites who's a well-seasoned elf, but I don't know if he's I don't know if you'd like him. Thanks, Helene. Rebrand. Yeah, now it's pink. Pinky red. It's such a fun haircut that you got for her. It's so cute. Rebrand. Yeah, he didn't like did a slight rebrand the other day, changed like the profile pictures every year, the headers. It was time. Except on Twitter. On Twitter, you even have one that you used to have and then change it and re-put. So it's like back to the good old days more. Tetris, everything not on work on my school store. Tetris, Discord, yeah. Changing your, you have to have like a level of like addiction to Tetris when you're like, I had changed my Tetris profile picture. You know. Displayed it. Ah, I see. Oh, I see. Everything not to do the schoolwork. Tetris in Discord. I see. One friend was just saying on her dossier, I'd be playing Tetris. I mean, you do need to do a little break now and then. It's important. Exactly, yeah. That's how it is. Mm-hmm. It's so cute that we also chose the same bunny ears for our characters. Cuties. I do thought that was the best option. It's like, you have to. Ah. Yeah, she's turning out good. I'm happy about that. She's out mugging Fancrad in the corner. Maybe the mouth needs to be a little bit to the right. Yes. Here we go. Perfect. Hehehe. Got a really clocked in for that one. Do like a little bit of like clean up on the eyeliner. I'm glad you do. Cutie. No, I'm going on details on the thing that's supposed to be like a sketch. You gotta stop. Okay. Up. They are all white-haired. It's starting to be an issue. You wouldn't know because I didn't color them in, but they are all technically, like, canonically all have white hair. And one of them, because technically we are kind of a Sion, but one of them isn't even a fucking Sion, so they don't even have the excuse to be white-haired. But I'm going to do Nan's character afterwards, so it won't be all white-haired in a minute. That being said, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. So yeah, I'll be right back to finish up. Here we go. Be right back. I'm back. I was safe. I had a cookie. Okay. Ah. Headphone cable disconnected. Wait, here we go. Here we are. Thank you. There you go. Oh, have good luck with the raid, baby. Trust you. I did my Discord up for ref. Okay. There we go. Wait, I'll call the esthetician real quick and to change my hair consistency. No. What did we do to poor Harold Harkness if we make her hair white? Yeah, there's something wrong with her pheno, and I think it might be the size of the pupils. Whatever. Okay. Put her here. Hola, here we go. Speaking of Kara looking like Harrow, I saw something today. I'll say it. Hold on, please do. Thing is always the horns. I always have a hard time with the horns because they go over like that. Here we are. Oh, true, that does. True. That would have worked if you were able to, like, have another one as well that's, like, a white face paint. So that then you can have an actual, like, skin color as well underneath all. Funky little event reward. He also had like a mount she really wanted, and then she just finally found it now, and it's same on the shop for money, and it's really expensive. It's like, no. Also, Nan, did you delete your adventures plate? Because, like, I went to look at it yesterday and I couldn't. It wasn't accessible. Honestly, I'm starting to think just FF14 was having a weird time yesterday, maybe? Because I saw Hidden online when she wasn't online. You didn't have an adventurous plate anymore. There was that weird boss. Like... I'm starting to believe maybe just the game was having a weird day yesterday. To be fair, since you have all the markings and tattoos and everything, I don't think I don't think the thingy would be needed. I wonder if we'll get the backstory of like why demons have like cartilage and stuff. If it's like because of like celestial sources or whatever. I mean, they're not demons, but you know what I mean. Or if it'll just stay as kind of like in this world, we just always had that kind of thing. Is just, you know, what happens. People just look like that sometimes. Well, I'll be that outfit because I don't have a ref for the other one. I mean, I do, it's on Steam and I don't want to open Steam right now. I'm not done. Still shading. I just wanted Zoom to be like, is it very obvious that one of those is a weaver? The outfit. But no, because not all of them I've made like too much of the back, so. But thank you. Welcome back, Helene. Did the raid go good? It's still gorgeous, even if not done. Okay. The raid was awesome. Nice. I'm kind of thinking how I want to do this so that it doesn't just become like a murder. Because I don't want to make like the hair too dark, but also if I don't make it dark enough, then the horns and like the face detail will be lost. So I'm like, how do I play this? Here we go. God, you can tell I'm not used to drawing in that position. Like the tablet being like flat on the surface and drawing on like a very flat surface, because my wrist is already starting to hurt a little bit when like usually that's not an issue. Because I'm used to drawing at like an angle, so my hand is not in the same position. I try to make like all the face markings and stuff look kind of like they're all draconic, like scalies, rather than it being paint and part of it being like tattoos, part of it being scalies. So it's most homogeneous. go. Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I want to correct the pupil size on him. It's making me crazy. Up, up. Why did I give you like cat in headlight pupils? Ah, here we go. That's better. Pretty anime boy. Exactly. Up. Here we go. He got into the Moko grass. Oh no. Oh no. Don't get into the Moko grass, you know, anime boy. Oh no. There we go. Well, the fish doesn't want to because it's 10 minutes left on stream. Wait. Please. Oh, here we go. Here you go, I'm here. Here we go. Oh god, I love when I do like quick trivia like that. It's so stupid. It makes me laugh so much. The fucking warrior that sleeps 2 hours a night because you just want to go warrioring. Here's your tank. He's half dead, but he's here. Thanks, Helene. Yeah, I really like my three that I really like are really like Ishtola, Helene's, and Nan's. I think those three I did really good. The last two, it makes sense, you know, because like there's the last two I did, but Ishtola, I don't know what took me. It was the first sketch, and I really went, let's go. But yeah, they're my three favorites of the bunch, I think. Let me go and do this. It's a bit more centered. Yeah. But yeah, we have Ishtola, Alfino, Thancred, the Admiral, so Melwe Blowthwitch Swin, the fuck her name is, Nan, Helene, and me. Yeah, I'm quite happy with those three specifically. I'll like crop, because this is the size of the fucking thing. I'll crop and I'll send it in the Discord. I'll put it in the Discord. Let me do that so that I'm less fully like white per the thing. we go. Thank you, thank you. Ah. But yeah, it was good to do a little like break, quote unquote, of the backgrounds and sorry, I forgot. My background right now is my guy from FF14. And I forgot it was my background, and so like I put down the Krina and he's here staring at me, being like, nice. GG on GG on drawing. Oh, that reminds me, I need to, oh, wait. The last little detail. Wait, enjoy. No, he's very happy that I drew him, clearly. But the last little detail. Oh, fuck, I can't. Actually, I can't. I unplugged my tablet a second ago. Well, it's fine. I wanted to do the nose contour thingy. Because I have the little nose up darker. But yeah, it's fine. Me, I'm happy, honestly, with the sketches. Yeah, it was nice to do a little break from the background, all that. Refreshing to do something else for one art stream. Sometimes you need two. But yeah, so tomorrow we're continuing Dispatch. Why did I put my... Oh, it's here, okay. I managed to like, this is the connector of my tablet. And I just put it on my desk and it immediately disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck is it? But yes, tomorrow Dispatch, co-working on Sunday as always, and then next week will be a repeat of this week. Should be a repeat of this week. I'll try to slide in a karaoke stream either next week or the week after, because it's been a while. It's been a little while. But I might do it not next week, but the week after. I think that'd be maybe better. But yeah. I'm going to go now. I have to play more FF14. But yeah. Last little look at everyone. Hehehe. I'll try to remember. I'll do it just after stream to put it in the thing. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for Dispatch. Bye bye.